the Wally Show, and that is Carrollton, Let Love Win. One of my favorite songs, believe it or not. Absolutely love that. And I'm not just saying that because the guys from Carrollton are here, which they happen to be. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
This has to be just crazy exciting for you. Like a big day. Like on your list of top things that you wanted to accomplish as a band, being on this show, where would it rank top? Like if there was 5 things, 1 through 5.
If you were to ask us why we are a band, we would answer
all 5.
Yeah.
All 5.
5 letters.
Fantastic.
5 letters in Wally.
Really? W-A-L-L-Y?
Those are our 5 reasons.
You guys came in one time when I wasn't here, and and you did a podcast, and I was so bummed because you and I go back just a little bit, but we never really met each other.
Right.
And you had sent an email saying, hey, here, like, oh, did you send it?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was you. I didn't know that. Why am I talking to him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's lead singer syndrome, I guess.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. So yeah, and you had sent this email about hey, check out our music, and I get stuff all the time, and so but I loved what I heard, and so it was nice to be able to send something back that says, I hear a lot of stuff that stinks, and you guys don't stink, and it's one of those things like you guys impressed me then, and so to see you guys doing what you're doing now, and it also being responsible for writing one of my favorite songs is really cool. So I appreciate you guys being here.
Hey, thanks so much for having us.
Man.
Really appreciate it.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go old school. Like if you've ever listened to the show back in the day, we used to do this thing called Who in the Band, okay? And so that's what I want to do. Who in the band is the most honest amongst you thieves? Honor among thieves.
Justin or Jordan?
Justin or Jordan? Who?
I don't
Justin.
know. I would say you because you actually say it.
I would say Michael because he holds nothing
All right.
back.
Well, let's go with Michael then, okay? So, Michael,
Easy.
you're going to answer these questions, but you guys are free to debate him, okay? Here we go. Who in the band should never take their shoes off on the bus?
Joel.
Joel? Okay. Yeah, he's like, I'll own it.
I'm going to own that.
Yes. You smelly kid, Joel?
I'm going to own that.
All right, nothing wrong with that. All right. Who in the band could actually go get another job if they left the band?
Justin.
Justin, what would he do?
Lead worship.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I thought he might be a realtor or something, but no.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay,
Not
lead
a
in worship.
salesman.
Okay. Have you ever had like another job?
Yeah, I am a worship pastor still to this day.
I mean, like a real
but
job that paid you.
I worked at Papa John's.
Okay, there you go.
UPS.
There you go. Okay. Like, who had the worst job? What do you think? Like, what were some of your bad
Joel.
jobs? Joel.
Yeah,
How's
he's a
Joel?
At
meat
one
packer.
point, I was a janitor, and another point, I was in a meat packing plant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and you smell. Like, that's a whole lot of... What did you do to the Lord, Joel, is what I want to know. Like, why did he smite you?
I read Job a lot.
I guess we got the guys from Carrollton here. We're doing Who in the Band. Who in the band would look better without facial hair? Because everybody in the band has a degree of facial hair. So, Michael, who in the band would look better without
That's
it?
easy. Jordan.
Jordan,
I don't have much to offer anyways.
is that the best you could do? It's like
that's
it.
That's it. That grows in that way.
Okay, all right, yeah, because like if they were gonna be like, hey, join our band and grow a beard, you could not.
Negative.
More than what you have. Okay, well that's good. Let me see. Who in the band has a hidden talent? Like, because you guys spend a lot of time together, so usually you find out quirky things about other people in the band.
Probably Joel, just because he's been in the band the shortest amount of time, so I know they don't have hidden talent.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he's got one in there.
After all the smiting that God has done to him, he's like, you got to give me something good in my
I've
life.
become stronger through those trials.
Yes. Well, you said Chef Joel. What can you do? Are you a good cook?
I used to be a cook, yeah.
Oh, no way.
I can cook some stuff. I can cook you up some French cream sauces.
Peas.
A sauce is
corn.
very important because you can take chicken and the sauce can change it.
Chicken doesn't have to be good. It can be, Purdue or whatever it is. Chicken, you get the sauce.
And you got the sauce down. I got you. All right, well, here we go. And finally, who in the band with the band Carrollton? Who in the band Carrollton can do the best Carlton? From the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do you guys remember that? Carlton?
yeah.
And the
Yeah,
dance?
it's a running joke in our band.
No, it is not.
We
It
need a
is,
shirt.
because-
Can we get Alfonso to sign off on a shirt that just says "Not Carlton"?
That would be
and
fantastic.
that's what needs to be at our merch table.
Who can actually do it?
And probably Justin or Joel.
Really?
I certainly can't.
I certainly
I
can.
don't-
I think you can.
I've seen the
You
GIF a
move
bunch of
back there
times.
behind the drum kit.
I'm
Yes,
not
I
old
move
enough to-
so elegantly.
All right, well, put on some headphones because actually you're both going to do it. So let's see how
never
this
seen
goes.
the
I want to
show.
see who can do the best. You need.
He's never seen
I've
the
never
show.
seen it.
You've never seen it? What is wrong with
I
you?
was homeschooled. We didn't
Can't
watch
grow
stuff
facial
like that.
hair. Never seen the Carlton.
Jordan and I are younger, and
All
that's
right.
our detriment.
Okay, well here you go. Do you got some headphones on so that you can hear this? Because I want you to make
Yeah.
sure that you can hear this. Because you need to be inspired with the music. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna start with you first, Joel.
It's not unusual to be loved by
Okay, get it.
It's not unusual to have
Yeah,
fun with anyone.
make it big. Make it big. Oh,
When I see
that is fantastic.
Is that the song?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one in the show that he started. That was pretty fantastic. That's gonna be hard to beat, but I want to
Yeah.
see you do it. All right.
All right, all right.
And don't be afraid to sell it. You're the singer. You got to sell this. Come on, let's go, my man. Here we go.
it's not unusual to be
Yes.
loved by anyone.
Yes, you got the whole body in it.
It's not unusual to
fantastic.
have fun
Now that I
with
see it,
anyone.
he's got it.
Yeah, there you go. Nicely done. That is Carrollton doing the Carlton, which is
That's
fantastic.
what Justin does anytime we have ice cream. Let's be honest.
That's a true statement.
All right, so we got the guys from Carrollton here, and you guys are writing some great music. Let Love Win. I've said this, and I mean it. It's one of my favorite songs. If it wasn't, I would just avoid it, and I wouldn't even talk about it with you guys. Be like, hey, have you heard that song? Hey, look over there. But now we have another one that we're playing. Tell Me, where did that song come from for you, and what makes that song so important?
Well, it's been one of those that it was the hardest song to put on the last album. I'll say that. Probably the hardest song we ever put on an album because we were sort of split down the middle of after we wrote the song of sort of who was carrying that personally and who wasn't. And it's one of those songs we came into a meeting like that about going, I don't know if that's my song, And for us, honesty and lyric and in our songs, we try to write songs that we need to sing. And we need to pray, and this became one of those. And I think the struggle for identity is something we all thought. At least I did. Like when I was a teenager, I thought, okay, when I get older, like life's gonna get easier, you know?
Right.
So when I get old, like when I turn 30. This is going to be just easy, And then I'm 35 now, and I'm like, no. I've got more questions than I have answers in life now, and more options to compare myself to that guy or that guy or that girl and that dad or that husband or that musician, whatever it may be. And this became a real honest song about where do I get my identity from?
My pastor had like a great observation about this. He's like, you don't ever compare yourself to the people that are way out of your league, like the crazy wealthy people. Like I've never been like, oh, I just want to be like Warren Buffett. But
Yeah.
like the guy that lives next door to you that has a little more than you
Yeah,
do.
totally.
That's the one that you compare yourself to, or the one that looks like they have the perfect life and he's the perfect dad and you're falling short in it. It's like that's where we get messed up with the comparisons.
Absolutely. And it's so readily available on every outlet now to see someone else's day and compare our day to theirs or compare our accomplishments to theirs through social media and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and everyone's lying. That's the thing. Like everybody puts out their life like it's perfect. Like here, consume my all perfect life, and
Exactly.
they're just as messed up, but
Yeah.
they're just better photographers.
No question.
Yeah.
And so this was that sort of, man, identity matters a whole lot. It matters to the core of who we are when we can get our identity from the one who created us, the one who made us, when we can rest in that, when we can have peace in that. That's where life and creativity and true life comes out of. That's where, love comes out of, when we see the image of God in one another. And it starts by seeing that in ourselves and then seeing it in the rest of the world. And so Tell Me became that prayer for us, of a very honest prayer. And truthfully, the day we wrote it, I came into that writing session going, I want to write about identity because I'd been processing a lot and we've been talking about it at our church. But we finished writing that song, and I think I was arrogant in that moment, at least without realizing it, but arrogant in that moment to think this is somebody else's song and this message is for someone else. And as we began to rewrite it and rework it and then own the song, it became very clear, no, this is my prayer for me as a 35-year-old guy and a dad of 3. This is our prayer as a band, that we get our identity from one person, silence the thousands and thousands of other voices that want to tell us who we are, and who we're supposed to be, and listen to the one who said, "You're the sought after ones, the redeemed ones. You're my children, my beloved," and rely on that, rest in that.
You tell me I am loved. Tell me I am known, and that you died for me. I am not alone. You tell
This is the Wally Show, and that's new music from the band Carrollton. Tell Me, which, man, fantastic. You guys are just killing it with that kind of stuff. I love it. And so I'm happy that you are here. There's a wide range of ages, it appears. Like, Michael, are you the sage, oldest, wisest guy in the band?
No.
You're
I'm
not?
No.
Who's the oldest? No.
Yes, sir. Thank you, babyface. Right?
Yeah, for real. Like that's that. Well, you know what? Michael's lived a lot of life. He's lived a hard
Very
life.
true. Very hard life.
There's a testimony there.
There's a testimony there.
How old are you, Michael?
34.
I assumed you were older because you played drums in a Christian metal band called Bride,
Yep.
and like they had been around for a lot of years. Like I used to follow them and Barren Cross and that genre.
Yeah.
And like you played with them. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I started when I was 17 with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And now you're playing with these guys.
Yep.
A little bit different music.
A little different.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
you don't
He
have to have
plays just
that.
as loud now.
Does he really?
yeah.
All right, so here's what I want to do. Maybe you'll be handpicked for this because I like fellow metalheads because that's the genre that I came out of. Even though you're 10. Wow, you're 14 years younger than me. Holy cow, I'm old.
Man, I would have bet at least 20.
Baby face. No, I got a baby face too. So yeah, I thought, man, he's gonna know this. Maybe you won't know this. I'm gonna play you I'm gonna play you a song on the ukulele, okay, or the ukulele, as they say in Hawaii. I'm gonna play you a Christian metal song, and your job as a band will be to figure out what song that is. Okay. And if you can correct, does anybody? I'm looking at wrists here. Hold up your wrist for a second. Oh, well, dadgummit. Okay, well, that's not going to work. I'm the only guy in here with a lot of jewelry on. And so I was going to give you a very special bracelet for whoever can identify this, made from a piano string from a 1950s piano that I actually... Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm the guy with the only piece of jewelry on in our band, so
Yeah.
that'll go to me.
Okay, well, fantastic. I have like enough for all of us, apparently.
Okay. All right.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna play the ukulele here. I'm gonna have to sit down because I don't have a really cool strap. And you guys will have to try and tell me what Christian metal song this was. And I can tell you it was a really huge song.
This
You ready?
is so good.
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Listen carefully. Okay. Oh, see, that was badly. That was bad. I played that bad. I get nervous when I'm playing around other musicians.
You're not.
Yeah,
You're not right now. You're not.
No, I thought you meant I'm not a musician. I'm like, well, that was
No.
a little harsh,
We're not.
but accurate. Okay, so here we go. I forgot where I was going with this. Okay, ready? Oh, that's not helping, is it? I'm like going
Oh, to hell with the devil.
There you go. Nicely done. Yeah, it needed a little bit of vocal there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I guess my ukulele playing needs a little help.
No,
Yeah. You know the song, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it's like,
Striper's 30th year reunion, I believe, right?
oh, fantastic. Yeah, and they did it with ukuleles.
With the devil.
Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Okay, ready?
Ooh, hell with the devil.
Yes. That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
had to find the right key.
Yeah, you warmed up into
Yeah.
it. You eased into it. Real nice.
Nicely done. Well, okay. Well, you win the piano string bracelet.
Yeah, dude.
I'm very proud of you.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right, and you know what? We're gonna play another game with you guys here that involves something more manly than a ukulele, which I'm really looking forward to. We're gonna find out who's the biggest man in the band Carrollton next here on the Wally Show.
For the rest of my life will be just the image of you going,
Your other song, "Let Love Win," I hadn't seen the video, and I was like, oh, because I love the song, but I don't watch a lot of videos, and so like I was prepping for you guys. I'm like, oh my goodness, this looks like a video that could be on Etsy, like because it's like all this
Yes.
barnwood, and then
Yeah.
there's these hands and nailing, and then some string art happening. Everybody, hold your hands up real quick so I can see your hands. Were any of your hands the hands in that video? No.
Negative.
Okay. And let me see your hands again. Who has like man hands?
Not this guy.
Oh yeah, he's got
I
man
got pretty
hands.
big hands.
Yeah, you do. You do. Okay,
As
so
they say.
here's the thing. There were these demure little hands that were nailing, and I thought those hands have never nailed before. And I was really hoping it was one of y'all's hands.
Not.
Nuts. That would have been funnier. But here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to challenge you guys in a manly feat because the whole video is doing all these little bitty nails. And I wanted to see which one of you could actually beat me in a nailing contest because I build furniture and things like that. Do any of you have any construction experience?
A little.
A little? Are you
One of us
downplaying
does.
this?
Oh, humble.
Yeah, my dad owns a company that restore log cabins and barns
Okay.
from the 1800s.
Oh, no way, really? Is
yeah.
he one of those Barnwood Builders guy like on TV? Those are fantastic.
He's not on TV, but it's cool stuff. I worked for him for about 7 years.
Oh, okay. I might lose because I figured you guys were a bunch of soft musicians, and so I actually might lose this one. Nuts! I lose more contests than I think I'm rigging to help myself, and I lose them, and it makes me look worse ultimately.
Well, 3 out of 4 of us, you're totally right about.
Oh, good. I should pick
Yeah.
you then.
Yes, yeah,
But
probably,
okay, we'll
probably.
let you. I will take you on. So the way it's going to work is you're going to have 1 minute, all right, and you have to pound all 3 of those 16 penny nails down through the board. Okay, that sounds pretty simple, right? And if you can do it quicker than me, you win.
All right.
All right. So let's do this up. I will let you go first. Please do not hit your hands. Okay. So let me get the clock going here. You have 1 minute. All right, 1 minute to see how well you can do this. On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, wow. Oh, and you're nailing it into the 2x4. You didn't even have to nail it into the 2x4. What? You are killing this. That was good. It's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to go. And you're not even... Oh, 11 seconds. That was impressive. 11 seconds. Holy cow.
That's our boy.
Once again, I really thought I was going to win a
thought that's what
contest.
you wanted. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just using those as spacers, and so that's okay. I'll make a shoe thing out of this, a stand. It'll be a stand for me to look taller during interviews. That'll be fantastic. Wow, 11 seconds. That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let you control this one. I've got my own here. Let me get these ready to go. I really thought, oh, these are a bunch of girly musicians. I'm gonna take this. Nuts! You guys are not. You're not girly. You're burly.
Thank you.
So well done. Okay, you ready? Count it off.
1, 2, 3, go.
How did he do it in one hit? I got the harder beat award.
Oh, man.
That one doesn't count.
I have split the wood. I am hammering so hard. I am hammering so hard. I have split wood. That was impressive. I might have lost on the time, but I split the wood. I'll take that. Wow. What was my time?
Well, if you're still done, if you're actually done, 18 seconds would be it. I don't think that counts.
Now you're just being a jerk. He looks at this one that's really bent and just barely nailed it, and he's like, do you think that one counts? Do you? I'll let you. Nuts. Well, congratulations, Carrollton fellas. You have bested me. Once again, nicely done. It's another contest I've lost on my own show.
Dang it. Sorry, guys.
Did you guys have fun being here your last time?